So now you have to pay attention. By the way, those of you who only come to school every second day, you are going to fall behind. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. If you're not here every day, you will have to make sure that you stay with us. Right. For activity 12.10, I'm going to do this with you to make sure that you understand this work properly. They ask us to do the following ledger accounts: trading inventory, purchases, carriage on purchases, and then the trading account itself. My answer sheet is Afrikaans and English because next year I'm going to an Afrikaans English class again, so I don't want to change it every time. Let's have a look. They tell us the balances for trading inventory, and what is very important. Did you see that they told you that the trading stock account has a balance on the 20th of February? Did you notice that? Did you write the balance in on the right date? Because you cannot change the dates that they supply. If that is the balance, then that is the date of the balance. Then you also had to do the purchases account. I have a purchases account there. I've actually opened all the accounts because I thought that maybe I would see what I want to explain. Purchases, that balance is on the 28th of February 2019. How do I know that's the balance? Because that's the date of the trial balance. Are you okay with that? Then you also had to do carriage on purchases. I just want to get to my carriage on purchases. Also on the 28th. And then you had to do the trading account, which obviously does not have a balance. Okay. Are you fine with this? I have opened all the other accounts because I want to use this exercise to explain. You didn't need to do all the accounts. I'm just going to explain as we go along. Okay. Then adjustment number 1. They tell us painting was donated to a local children's home for their auction. This was recorded at selling price, and the cost price was 950 Rand. Now listen to me. You know that anything that happens with stock must be recorded in your purchases account. Is that true? Are you fine? Okay. So which means that when we donated that painting, you obviously wrote, or whoever did this obviously wrote in the purchases account. That is because we know whatever happens with stock must be recorded in purchases. Are you okay with that? If we give away, then you would have to write on the credit side of purchases. Is that true? That they wrote on the credit side of purchases. That has already been done before this person. I just want to open what I'm doing now is I'm just explaining before today. They had donations. Remember, this is already included in your balance. I'm just explaining the mistake they made. They wrote on whenever that was on the 5th of the month. Was it the 5th? Yes. On the 5th, they wrote their donations, which is completely right. And then they made a mistake. The mistake is they wrote 1,520. That's the mistake. This is the mistake that happened. I'm just showing you the mistake. That mistake is included in this balance. Do you understand that, Issy? Okay. Now that amount is wrong. That amount was supposed to be. What was the amount? 950. Can you see that the amount is way too big? Can you see that? Are you fine? So what must I now do? I must put the difference inside purchases on this side so that I can cancel the mistake that I made. Do you understand this, people? Are you fine with this? So in here I'm getting, and it's funny to see donations here. And the difference between the two amounts, I will have to take my calculator because I can't think now. Minus the 950, 570. Is that right? Are you okay with this? So remember, this is not this. I've just showed you this so you can see how I'm correcting the mistake. The mistake was made already. Are you all fine with this? Keisha, do you understand this? Is there Chloe, do you understand this? Is there anyone, Tristan, are you fine? Atita, are you fine? So I need to take this away because it's not supposed to be there. I just showed you this because I wanted you can see why I'm writing on the debit side and where I get the amount from. Jaden, do you understand that? Shanice, do you understand? Lauren, do you understand this? Where's Awaba? Okay, I'm going to take this away. Are you fine with this, people? Delete the row. Okay, so now, is there anybody who got this right on your own? Row donations 570 there. Good. Okay, right, next adjustment. No entry was made of an invoice for 4,000 Rand that we received on the 26th of February from Duncan, whoever. This invoice was for goods purchased and for delivering those goods. So obviously the goods we've purchased must go into the purchasing account. So this is going to be, remember, you must write the name of the other general ledger account, not the name of the creditor. Because in the general ledger, you're going to write the name of the other general ledger account. Are you fine with that? And the goods we purchased was 3610. And the carriage on purchases must go to carriage on purchases. Also creditors control. And that amount was 390. Are you okay with that? Are you fine with this? Is there anyone who has a problem with that entry? Right. Are you okay? All of you? Right. Then number 3. On 20 February, Lindiwe withdrew stock for her own use, 575, and that was the cost price. The following entry was made in the general journal. Debit drawings Lindiwe, which is fine because if a partner takes anything, his drawings will increase. And then credit trading inventory. Again, I'm going to show you what happened. Here's my trading, that is why I have the trading inventory account here. Let me just show you. Here's trading inventory. I'm going to add one line to the top so that you can just see what happened. This was on the 20th. And in here, I want to write this in red so you can see it's not supposed to be there. This was drawings Lindiwe. How do I spell Lindiwe? Okay. And the cost price was 575. That is included in this balance. Do you understand that? Were we supposed to write that in the trading stock account? Is the trading stock account used for recording anything that happens to trading stock during the year? Which account must be used? Purchases. So that entry is not supposed to be there. So how am I going to get rid of that entry? By writing in the trading stock account. Can you see that, people? I'm just cancelling this mistake that I made. That drawings, Lindiwe, were supposed to be in your purchases account, but you made them, whoever did this made a mistake. They wrote in the wrong account. Do you understand that, grade 11s? And the only way you can get that away is by debiting that account and then crediting the account that it's supposed to be in. Yeah, and this, you actually, what you want to do is you want to take this out of trading stock into purchases. That's what you want to do, which means that you will have to just wait for that. I don't know what I've done now again. Okay, just so which means that the way for you to take this out is by writing this on the debit side, because then you are cancelling your mistake. The mistake that happened before this balance was calculated. That is why the balance is the 20th. Do you understand this, people? So I'm going to write in here drawings and Lindiwe, and the amount is 575. No, not drawings, Lindiwe, I'm lying. Purchases, thank you. I'm lying, yes, purchases. Let me just get, you want to take that to purchases. You find it must be in drawings, it's fine, it must be there. And in purchases, I'm going to write trading stock, because this amount is now transferred from trading stock 28, trading stock. Which is funny to see, because we know that trading stock has nothing to do with purchases. But because we made a mistake inside the trading stock account, We now have to just transfer that amount out. Are you fine? Drawings Lindiwe is 100% correct because she took the things. Remember when you made this, if this was drawings, I just want to show you this account. If this is drawings Lindiwe, drawings Lindiwe, you wrote on the 20th, trading stock, I will make it red now. The amount 575. That is the entry that took place on the 20th. That's the entry. Can you see that? This part is 100% correct. That part is wrong. Do you understand that? So I'm not going to change anything with drawings Lindiwe because that is 100%. What is wrong? That 575 should not have been taken from trading stock. It should have been taken from purchases. So I'm going to transfer this out and into purchases. Do you understand that, people? Are you all fine with this? Anybody a problem? Okay. Then the next one, inventory with a cost price of 3910 was returned to a supplier, but it was not recorded yet. So now I know you were not supposed to have, didn't open, there's no creditors allowance in account. So what am I going to do? There is no creditors allowances. So I know creditors allowances must be closed off to purchases, and because it's only one amount, I'm going to do it in any case now. And that was 3910. Are you okay with that? Are you fine with this, people? Is there anyone who has a problem? Are you okay? Are you fine? Okay. If there was a balance for creditors allowances, I would have added the 3910 to the balance and then take the whole amount to creditors to purchases. Are you fine with this? Okay. Right. I just want to erase the stuff that I did here because it's not supposed to be here. That was just to explain. I want to erase this as well. Right. Oopsie, not like that. Just this first. Right. And this. Okay. Right. Last one. The closing balance according to a physical stock take was 26,400. Okay. Now I want to show you this. Can you see that trading stock account is wrong? Can you see that? Okay. So what do we need to do? For trading stock, and I haven't showed you this, and this is why we're doing this exercise. We should know you must know by now that trading stock must be, the opening stock must be transferred out of trading stock. And this is now new, 2019, February the 28th. I'm going to take this, let me just add, because I can't do this without my calculator. Today I feel stupid. I just had my grade 10s and 27830, but I don't want to talk about the grade 10s again. This we know must be transferred out, and this goes to an account. This is a new account, you haven't done it yet, called opening stock. 27830. Here is my opening stock account. You have not done this yet. New account. And this account is only used at the end of the financial period. And what's more, this account is a nominal account because nominal accounts may be closed off. Balance sheet accounts cannot be closed off. The only one you are allowed to close off is drawings, remember? So I cannot take the opening stock from trading stock to the trading account because I'm not allowed to close off balance sheet accounts. I must first take this to a nominal account, and from a nominal account I'm allowed to go to a final account, which is your profit and loss, your trading account. Are you fine with this? So in here I'm going to write 2019 February the 28th. This comes from trading stock. Are you okay with this? And the amount for this is 27,830. Are you okay with that? Are you fine? Now, if you look at the trading stock account, there's no balance, which means at this stage, there's no inventory in your shop. Is that true? Do you think there can be no inventory? Do they tell you what is the inventory at the end of the year? 26,400. That 26,400 is the asset trading stock. So I obviously should have 26,400 there. Otherwise, my trading stock account tells me there's no balance, there's no stock in our business, and that's not true. Which again means this was the trading stock at the end of the year, February the 28th. This is your closing stock. Are you fine with that? Are you fine? But if you have a debit entry somewhere along the line, you must have a credit one, which means there's another new account called closing stock. Let me just write in red here. Also nominal, because you're going to close this off to your trading account, and this date for closing stock is 2019 February the 28th. Where do you get this amount from? From your trading stock account, and the amount was 26,400. Can you see there's the double entry principle that was applied? Can you see this, people? And now you have two nominal accounts, one for opening stock, one for closing stock, that you can close off to your trading account, because you need opening stock and closing stock to calculate your profit and your gross profit. Are you fine? You need that to calculate cost of sales so that you can calculate the gross profit. Are you okay with that? Are you fine? Is there anyone who has a problem? Nobody will ever ask you to do these two accounts. I've just showed you the book entries, because maybe one day you're going to have a business that works with the periodic inventory system, and now you know how to get your trading stock, the opening stock, into openings, the stock at the start of the year into opening stock at the end of the year. And how do you get your final stock, the one that you've counted at the end of the year, into trading stock and closing stock? Do you understand this, people? Right. Now, the next thing that they ask us, they didn't ask us to do sales. I'm just showing you sales so that you can remember how sales work, because you never know what Mrs. Wiegand would like to ask. I'm just showing you this. Debtors allowances must be closed off to sales. Is that right? So on the credit side of debtors allowances, 2019, February the 28th, I'm going to write sales because it must go to sales. The amount is 3220. I'm going to draw the lines that indicate that this account has now been closed off. Inside sales, 2019, February the 28th. Debtors allowances. We've done this last year, and that amount was 3220. Are you okay with that? What can I now do with sales? I can close those. Sales is a nominal account. You should know that. All nominal accounts must be closed off at the end of the year, either to profit and loss or trading account, one of those two. Sales will go to trading account. Purchases will go to trading account. Carriage on purchases, customs duties, donations, you won't do anything with that one. It's just not important. That just goes to, I'm going to write here, goes to profit and loss. Are you okay? And then trading account. Are you fine? Now let's do the trading account. I'm going to take this away because you don't need this. I didn't ask you to do donations now. Right. You know, before you do anything, you know that trading account will look as follows. It will have, on the 28th, you will have sales on this side, and you will have closing stock on this side. On the debit side, 2019, February the 28th, we're going to look for the amounts now. You're going to have opening stock. Then you will have purchases. You're going to have carriage on purchases. Doesn't have to be in my order now. Import duty if there is. And lastly, you're going to have profit and loss, and that is going to be your gross profit. That is how this account will look forever and ever. Amen. There's nothing going to be added. Nothing is going to be taken away. This is how the account will look, and this is how it will look next year in your business one day. If you have a business that works with periodic inventory system. Now let's see. Where will I find sales? In my sales account. There's sales. Are you fine? So what will I do? I need to close off sales. Draw my lines. Write in the total on both sides. 37190. This goes to trading account. How do I get my amount? The 372190 minus the 3220 gives me 36897. Is it right? 368. Is this the right amount? 970. Is that right? Did I do the calculation correct? Which means inside trading account, I'm going to have sales, and if I don't have the account, I will have to show the calculation. The calculation is 372190, 372190 minus the creditors allowances of 3910, and in my account the amount is 368970. Can you see where it comes from, that amount? Can you see? Closing stock, I do have a closing stock account now, which was a nominal one. It has a credit balance, which means if I close it off, I'm going to write on the debit side. This was closed off to trading account. The amount on both sides is 26,400. I do not need to total both sides because there is one entry both sides. 26,400, so closing inventory or closing stock. Can you see where the amount comes from now? Do you understand the cycle, the procedure at the end of the year? The next amount I'm looking for is opening stock. I've got an opening stock account. There's the balance. If I want to close this off, I'm going to write 2019, February the 28th. This must go to trading account. Trading must have a D in one as well. The amount, well, you're a bit late. This was 27830. Draw the line. 27830. Inside trading account, I'm going to have opening stock 27830. If I did not know, if I didn't show the calculation yet, I will go, my calculation was, remember, the balance plus the 575. Remember that? Can you remember this? So I'm going to write my calculation in. 27255 plus the 575. Are you okay with that? Are you fine? Is there anyone who has a problem? Purchases, I do have a purchases account. Just looking for mine. There's mine. I know this must be closed off to trading account, so I'm going to do this. Draw my lines. Total and minus the credit side from the total. 243455 plus 570 plus 3610. 247635. 247635 minus the 575 minus the 3910. Do you also have 243150? Is that the right amount? Please check. Is it 243150? Is that the right amount? Can somebody, is it right, Tamara? Thank you. So in trading account for purchases 243150. Are you okay with that? Carriage on purchases, I know you had to do the account. There's the account, must be closed off at the end of the year. Draw your total blocks. This is 5,000, I don't know, 495. 4945, I don't want to add up. 5355, is that right? Same amount on the opposite side. 2019. February The 28th, this goes to trading account. 335. Inside trading account, carriage on purchases. If I don't show the account, I will have to show my calculation. And that was 4945 plus this was 390. Gives me the amount of 5335. Import duty is the next one. Import duty, I've done the account, so there's only one entry, so this is an easy one to close off. I just need to draw a line there. No, it's not going to draw a line now. Let me just put this first here again. Just want to make this a little bit smaller. Okay. This side and that side. And I'm going to write 2019, February the 28th. This goes to trading account. And the amount is 3950. Inside this account, it's going to move. I'm going to have import duty 3950, and then I can calculate my profit and loss. Can you see that, people? Right. I'll see you tomorrow for a double period. I'm not going to let you do. No. Activity 12.1. Just number 1. You need to do the purchases account and the trading account. That's all. Activity 12.11 on page 435. 455. On page 455, just the next page. You just need to do purchases and the trading account. That's all.